Greetings, business marketing, technology, pathway students. It's me, Mr. Chaney, coming to you from Chateau Chaney, right here in Fresno, California. Anyway, it has been exactly 1 month since we last saw each other live in classroom, and that's a shame. It's been tough. I really miss you guys. I don't know what you guys' experience has been like, but mine's pretty boring. I mean, not being able to go out and travel and see family. Yesterday, Easter, not the greatest. I mean, we still did the Zoom thing with my family. That was kind of cool, but nothing like cooking food and being with family in person for me, anyways. I hope you guys are healthy and well and coping mentally and physically through this crazy experience. This video serves as, well, for a few things. Number one, the grading policy. Fresno Unified School District gave an email and a press conference about the grading policy. They came up with this policy with the teachers union and CSUs and UC systems to like try to figure out how we're supposed to, do the grading, especially like for seniors, how to get caught up on stuff and who's got access to distant learning, who doesn't. So that's why it's taken a few weeks for them to figure it out to get as equal as possible. The world has never gone through something quite like this. I mean, similar things, but not quite like this. We're all in a learning mode, and we're all doing our best. And so I'm going to go over that policy in case you haven't seen it yet. And then two, I just want to kind of go over some of my class stuff specifically. So how making stuff up for the third quarter and fourth quarter is going to work for me. How doing new stuff can actually help you if you've already done the old stuff and your grade still isn't an A. And also I wanted to show you kind of, Microsoft Teams versus Google Classroom, how we're going to do like some office hours, like the video office hours on Microsoft Teams. Those are the three things I want to go over. So let's go to the exact guidelines that I got from Fresno Unified. Every teacher got this email. I'm about to show that to you right now. I'm just going to go over it real quick. The main points of the new grading guidelines, COVID-19, yeah. These are the guidelines. So, bullet point 1 says the quarter 3 grade will be a student's final semester 2 grade unless a student chooses to improve their grade. Okay, so life's all about choices. If the third quarter grade was acceptable to you and you don't want to do anything else to improve that grade, that's your choice. You can do that. If you have a grade that you would like to increase, let's say you have an F or a D or a C or a B, or maybe you have 90% A minus and you want that minus to go away, you can do that too. So not just this class, every class, you can improve that grade. Okay, bullet number 2. All students will be given multiple opportunities to improve their grades. Any student can work to improve their grade, not just students with failing grades. Alright, we had technical difficulties earlier today with the microphone. I was editing video and the sound was terrible. I'm starting again. It's nighttime and I'm on my patio, so let's get the rest of this video done so it is up by tomorrow morning. Okay, going back to the guidelines I was talking about for the grades. I just mentioned bullet point number 2, so I'm going to say it again. All students will be given multiple opportunities to improve their grades. Any student can work to improve their grade, not just students with failing grades. Bullet number 3, no grade will drop below the grade issued for quarter 3. So the grade that you got at the end of quarter 3, 1 month ago, the last time we saw each other, can't go any lower than that. You can only bring your grade up. That's very important to know. Last one, number 4, we will issue letter grades of A, B, C, and F, while D grades will be replaced with pass in the final quarter 4 semester 2 grades. That's mostly for the seniors because with UC schools and CSU schools, like D's don't really count for certain classes when you need to get into like an English or a math, so that's going to help some of you. Hopefully you don't have a D, but if you do, it's going to be passed so that with the colleges considering things already, that's going to be helpful. Those are the guidelines. I'm going to attach this to the same message that this video is attached to so you can see it, or you can just pause the video, whatever you need. Next thing I wanted to do was go over the assignments for each class that you can make up so that you can get this third quarter grade up. Freshman multimedia. So, the classwork that you can make up, well, let me start with what you can't. The typing stuff, that's like in class warm-up, I'm not going to be able to make up stuff like that, so not on the table. What is on the table for makeup is
these 3 graphic design assignments that were worth some pretty big points. So Introduction to Typography, Kinetic Typography, and the Color Wheel. These Adobe Premiere things that we started never made it to Atlas, so don't worry about those. What you can worry about and get done is the Pixar in the boxes. So all of those Pixar Khan Academy things that we did are definitely in play for improving your grade, or if you didn't do them at all, actually doing them and getting some points for those. So all of these, all the way up to, let's see, the Art of Lighting were previous assignments, and then we started our stop motion animation project but didn't finish it. These new Pixar in the box assignments that I'm doing is going to be for extra credit. Now let me explain what extra credit means. The word extra means that you've done everything else and you just got a poor grade on other stuff. So you can't do these instead of. So there's no instead of credit, there's extra credit. If you have poor grades on other assignments and you have no zeros, then you can do new stuff to get some extra credit, which I will add to Atlas probably tomorrow. So all these animation ones, those are up for grabs for you to redo or do better, and then these graphic design ones for freshmen. Seniors, it's even easier. So if we go to, this is for 4th and 5th period. It's basically the textbook chapter vocab stuff. Career Skills Challenge got canceled. I'm not going to grade you on the stuff that you started. So chapters 2, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, all those things, the slide decks that we were supposed to do, and I have a way for you to do that. So I have slide decks that I'm going to be able to attach to those. So look for that in the morning, and you will be able to get some of those Google Slides done because you will have the PowerPoint presentations that'll do the same job as the textbook. I didn't realize I didn't have it attached. I will have those attached. Okay, so that's for the seniors to get their grade up for those. And then these money skills, these modules, again, if you have all the other stuff done and you are doing these money skill modules, that's going to be extra credit for you. So if you're one of those people who needs to get your grade up, do it, please. All right, last thing I want to talk about is just showing you some things that are going to be on Microsoft Teams as far as like my office hours. I'm going to be available for a couple hours every day for different classes. I'm going to be available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for different classes to check in. Let's start with freshman first period, starting tomorrow, 10 a.m. So every Tuesday from 10 to 12 are my office hours. What are those for? You show up, you just check in. If you have some questions, if you need clarification, if you need to know exactly what you need to do to get your grade up, make up work, extra credit, questions, that's what you do. If you miss this time frame, no worries. Email me and I will do a one-on-one video meeting with you, or email you. I can answer questions through email too. So don't worry if you missed that window, but every Tuesday for first period at 10 a.m. Third period is Wednesdays, same time, 10 a.m. Right there. So you're going to see every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Sixth period, you're going to be Thursdays. So in Microsoft Teams, this is Microsoft Teams, you'll see this weekly office hours. You click on it, you see a button that says join, you'll see me, you can ask questions, all that good stuff. Periods 4 and 5. Okay, you guys are going to be on Mondays and on some Fridays, I believe. So Mondays, we're going to go at 10. And since we missed today because it was still technically spring break, I'm going to do one like Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe both, so that you guys can have an opportunity to jump in and get your questions answered as well. Those are the office hours that I'm offering until the end of the year. The goal is, let's get those grades up. Doesn't matter if it's an F or a D or C or B or even a low A. Let's get them up as high as possible, even though we're remotely learning. Was that everything I wanted to talk about? Yes. So, things that we talked about, the grading guidelines. You can see that attachment on this post, Microsoft Teams and Google Classroom. Making up third quarter stuff. That's very important for some of you, so let's do that. And then the last thing, if you have questions or just want to check in or need clarification, use those office hours, those video meetings on the designated day. Go in through Microsoft Teams and we'll take care of you. All right, it's almost bedtime. I'm going into the classroom tomorrow to get some stuff done, and I hope that this video finds you well again. Please check in. Please get those grades up. I will be posting stuff for you. I'm here to help. and I hope to see you online in the next few weeks. Have a good night.